Hello, bloomers! Aura here. So, guys, today is a very special day because one of the coziest game I've been waiting for is finally here, and it's the alpha test for Animula Nook. And this game is not just cozy, it's very magical. Because imagine this, what if your desk, your room, your everyday space become an entire world? And you shrink down and start a new life inside of it. So Animula Nook is a cozy life simulation game where you shrink into a miniature world and live among giant everyday objects. The game is developed by LilliLandia Games, a studio under Tencent, and this is actually their first major original game. In this world, a teacup becomes a cafe, a milk carton becomes, maybe it can become your house, and a bookshelf becomes a mountain because it's so huge. You're basically living inside a tiny dream version of reality, and the goal isn't to win, guys, is to live, create, and enjoy life. The game doesn't have a strict storyline like an RPG. Instead, it focuses on a slice of life experience. You enter a miniature world filled with tiny residents, build your home, make friends, and slowly create your own story. The theme of the game is actually really beautiful. It's finding magic in everyday life. Even things like sunlight, raindrops, and breeze became valuable resources that you need to collect. And honestly, it feels like the game is telling you to slow down and appreciate the little things we have in life. Let's talk about what you can actually do in the game, because there's so many things. You can build your home using everyday objects. In building and crafting, you can build your home using everyday objects. I mean, like literally everything from bottles, boxes, jars, random like desk clutter, everything becomes building material. You can even break objects into parts and design your own structures. In planting systems, the planting system is one of my favorite parts because when you're tiny, plants feels huge, and basically you're like growing forests around you. You can plant crops in pots, desks, and small spaces and watch them grow into giant landscape. The gathering system, instead of normal resources like wood or stone, you need to gather things like sunlight, raindrops, wind, and lots of objects like buttons and coins. That alone already makes the game feel so unique. Life activities inside the game is not just a farming game, guys. You can actually live in this world. You can, what I mean is you can cook, you can dance and play music with your friends. You can even form a band with friends using like different instruments. The NPCs in the games are called minis. They're tiny residents of this world that you can befriend, give gifts, invite to live with you even, and it's like as you build relationship, you unlock their stories and personality, so you get to know them better. It feels very emotional and personal, like you're building a real community. Yes, this game is multiplayer, guys. You can play with friends. This game supports online co-op, cross-platform multiplayer, and you can visit each other's worlds. So imagine this, you and your friends are all like shrunk down, building a tiny dream world together on a desk, cooking, decorating, dancing. It's literally like a cozy life simulator. The art style is absolutely beautiful. It's inspired by modern animated cartoons with soft textures like clay and fabric. Everything feels so warm, soft, and so much more alive. It looks a lot like a mix of Pixar style visuals, storybook fantasy, and cozy handcrafted world. What makes this game different from other farming games? Well, basically, most farming games is like you're in like normal size. The world is small and controlled, but here you're like small and the world feels so huge. That which like changes everything. Even a leaf becomes an adventure. Even a drop of water becomes so meaningful. It's not just farming, you know? What I say is more about perspective. So, why do you think like lots of people will love this game? Because this game is not about stress, it's about creativity, relaxation, friendship, and emotional comfort. It feels like a safe space, you know, a little world where you can just exist and be happy. So, this is Animula Nook, and honestly, this might be one of the coziest games this year. I've been waiting for this alpha for so long, and it already feels like a dream. Let me know what you think, Bloomers. Would you like to live in a tiny world like this? Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next cozy adventure. Bye bye!